What is up, YouTube? It's your boy JBT, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you guys the top 5 rarest power forward / center builds in the NBA 2K21 current gen. Now before we get into this video, I want to give an honorable mention to the athletic finisher and the finesse finisher. Those are very rare power forward / center builds, but they didn't make the list because I've covered them in previous videos before, so I want to make this video about builds I haven't already discussed. Now guys, let's aim for 100 likes on this video, because if we can get to 100 likes, I will drop the top 15 rarest builds of all time and I'll rank them in order. Also guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel with post notifications turned on, because 96% of the people who are currently watching this video are not subscribed. So I need you guys' help for real. Help me bring up that number. But guys, without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. Alright y'all, so this first build I'm going to show you is a highly requested build, and the reason I've never posted it to the channel is because I didn't think it was that rare, but a lot of people in my comment section are saying it's super rare, so this is going to be build number 1 of the video. So we're going to make it a power forward, and we're going to go with the half red, half blue pie chart. The physical profile, you can always do whatever you want, is not going to change the build name, but I'm going to go with pure speed. Now for the finishing, you want to max out the first 3, you want to max all the shooting to get the build name. You're going to max your ball handle and post moves. Then for defense, you're going to max the first 3 on defense. Then y'all, we're going to go with a 70 steal, 49 block, 70 offensive rebound, and 80 defensive rebound. For the height, you're going to drop it by 1 to make him 6'8". Keep the weight at 232 and go 90 for the wingspan. That's what's going to give you the build name. Now takeover, you can do whatever you want. It will not change the build name, but I would recommend going with slashing takeover. And as you can see, y'all, we have built the LOB THREAT. Now look, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I have seen this build before, but maybe a decent amount of people who are watching this video have not seen this build before. But anyways, this next build, I guarantee you 99% of people who are watching the video have not seen this next build. So let's move on to rare build number 2. We just talked about a power forward build, so this next build we're going to talk about is a center build. And we're going to go with the pure yellow pie chart with the center, which makes no sense considering the build name we're going to get. But yeah, so we're going to max all our finishing other than our post hook, which we're going to want to put at a 48. Now, max all our shooting other than our post speed, which we're going to put at a 50. Then put our ball handle at a 48, and then that's all you got to do for playmaking. So max your interior defense, block, and our rebounding. And look, this build is trash, okay? I don't care how good you are at the game, you can't use this build competitively, but this build name is so unique that I have to cover it in the video. Now for the height, we're going to go with 7 feet. For the weight, 250 pounds is fine, and for the wingspan, we're going to give him an 89 wingspan. That's how you're going to get the build name. Now, I'm just go with glass clean take, and as you can see, we have built the rebounder, bro. I don't know if it's just me, but I've never seen this building before. I've seen a glass clean lockdown, a glass clean, or a paint piece, you know, but just a straight up rebounder? Nah, bro. Let me know if you guys have seen this build. I hadn't seen this build before making this video, but let's move on to rare build number 3. Alright guys, so for build number 3, this build is made as a small forward, but you will see in the build name, this build is definitely not a small forward, and this turns out to be one of the craziest builds in the game. Now, we're going to go with a slightly more green than blue pie chart, go with a 85 close shot, 75 driving layup, 75 driving dunk, and 75 standing dunk. Now, you want to max your 3 and max your mid, and go with an 80 free throw and an 88 post fade. Then you're going to go with a 60 pass accuracy and ball handle and put your post moves at 68. For our defense, you want to max perimeter defense, lateral quickness, and steal, 45 block, and then put the rest on defensive rebound. And for the height, you're going to want to go with 6'10". All right, that's what gives us a build name here, and we're going to max out our wingspan. Okay. And choose whatever takeover you want, but I would recommend for this build going sharpshooter takeover, but it's all preference and will not change your build name. But as you guys can see, we have built the small ball 4.
Hey yo, what the?
This is a dope, unique build name, It doesn't get a lot of defense, but if you know what you're doing, it's going to be really hard to guard this build. Now, comment 1, like the number 1 in the comment section if you've seen this build, and comment the number 2 if you haven't seen this build. I just want to know, the percentage of people that have seen this build. But let's move on to rare build number 4. Rare build number 4. Now, this is one of the dopest build names you can get. So to make it, we're gonna go with the power 4 position. And the last build we went with was a slightly more green than blue pie chart, but this time we're gonna want to do the opposite of that. Now, for the stats, we're going to go with 66 close shot, 77 driving layup, and 78 sand dunk. For shooting, we're gonna max our mid, 3, and post fade. Now, we're gonna max all our playmaking other than our post moves, which we're gonna put at a 74. And for defense, you're gonna max your interior defense, 59 perimeter defense, and then max your block and all your rebounding. For your height, you're gonna go with 6'7". Make sure you put this build at an 89 wingspan or you won't get the build name. And finally, I'm gonna choose slashing takeover. And as you can see, we have built the one and only offensive oriented 4. This is a build I've seen before, but this build name is so sick, I have to mention it in this video. Most people who make a power 4 build is gonna be called a paint piece or maybe an interior finisher, so making this build is a sick way to be different from everyone else while still having a really good all-around build in my opinion. But let's move on to one of the rarest builds of all time, rare build number 5. This next build is extremely rare. I've never seen this build in part before. So we're going to go with the center position and we're going to go back to the pure yellow pie chart. But unlike earlier in the video when I used this pure yellow pie chart, this is actually a good build, unlike the rebounder from earlier in the video. So I definitely recommend going pure speed for this build. Now we're going to go to the 60 driving layup and a 55 driving dunk and don't touch anything else on slashing. Max all our shooting other than our post fade, which we're going to put at a 68. Go to 74 pass accuracy, then max the rest of our playmaking and max all our defense other than perimeter defense and put your steal at a 38. Now this isn't one of the best builds in the game or anything, but 30 playmaking can really help your teammates out with Hall of Fame dimer and floor general. You still get solid rebounding and a good pass accuracy. So this is low key kind of like the Jokic build if you know what you're doing. Now for the height, we're gonna want to go with 6'9". 6'9" is a good height. This will get our speed up and this will just make our stats better other than our rebounding. But our rebounding will still be solid. You're gonna get a lot of speed. You're gonna have explosive moves to the basket with Hall of Fame quick first step. And if you know what you're doing, this is an effective build. Now, I go minimum weight to get our speed and definitely max your wingspan. I'd recommend going with rebounding takeover. You could go playmaking takeover. Your ball handle isn't that high though, so I would say rebound takeover. And as you can see, y'all, we have built the point center, one of the best build names in the game. Like I said earlier, this is kind of like a Jokic build, and if you know what you're doing, you could use this build competitively. But that's going to conclude today's video, y'all. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. I'm going to put my most recent rare build video on the screen right now, so go check that out. Those builds are even more rare than the build I showed in today's video. But until next time, it's been your boy JBT. I'm out, y'all. Peace.
Funny how now she be calling me back. She see that I got it, I'm stuck in the trap. 40 autos and we put it right back. 40 autos and he left in the back. I can't be trusting cause people just act. I get the money, I run it right back. The plug on my phone, I get to these racks. The plug on my phone, I'm gonna get back. I can't be trusting cause people be switching and stunting.